Salary Saving Plan, 7 Easy Ways to Save Money Every Month. At around 11 o'clock at night, a boy was sitting in his room. It had been only 12 days since the salary arrived, but seeing the bank balance, his face fell. Small lines of every payment were visible on the phone screen. Food order, cab, shopping, subscription, weekend outing, everything was small, but the total had become very big. The fear begins right here. If the salary disappears as soon as it comes, what will happen in an emergency? And the curiosity is, can that same salary start building wealth every month? A silent fight runs inside every salaried person. On one side are today's needs and small happinesses, on the other side is the worry of the future and big dreams. Someone has to add up the down payment of a house, someone has to make an emergency fund, someone needs parents' health security, and someone is dreaming of their first bike or a foreign trip. But the problem is that whether the salary is low or high, if there is no system, money does not stay in hand. Money is not air, yet it flies away without a plan. Saving does not mean removing fun from life. Saving means giving direction to your hard-earned money, so that it is not just spent but also builds something. The first step is a budget. As soon as they hear budget, many people feel that now life will get stuck in restrictions. But the truth is that a budget does not give restriction, it gives control. A budget is such a map that tells through which path the salary will go where. Rent, EMI, grocery, bills, travel, medicine, entertainment and saving, everyone gets a place in advance. When there is no map, money goes to the need with the loudest voice. Sometimes a sale, sometimes mood, sometimes a friend, sometimes a sudden plan. For 1 month, just write down the expenses. No guilt, no punishment. Just see the truth of where the money is going, because only when the truth is visible will change come. Open the bank statements of the last 2-3 months and make categories. Which expense was necessary, which could be avoided, and which was just an impulse. Be realistic while making a budget. If you eat out every month, do not make it sudden zero. First, reduce the frequency so that the plan does not break. The second way to save is to separate the saving as soon as the salary comes. In simple language, this is called pay yourself first. Most people spend first, then see whether saving is left or not. But at the end of the month, often not saving, only regret is left. As soon as the salary comes, transfer a fixed amount into a separate account. Whether it is 10%, 15% or in the beginning just 1000 rupees, but the beginning should happen on the first day. This account should be separate from the daily spending account. Because the money that remains in front, the brain considers it available and slowly spends it. Think of a saving account like a quiet room. There, money stays a little far, and that very distance helps in stopping impulsive spending. The third way is automatic savings. This is powerful for those people who decide every month that this time I will save, but then forget. Set the automatic transfer around the salary date. The money will go into the saving or investment account on its own. Because of this, discipline will not depend on the mood. The human brain can fall weak in temptation, but a system is emotionless. It does every month exactly what you have set in advance. The beauty of automation is exactly this, that you do not need motivation every time. The setup is made once, then the habit slowly works on your behalf. The fourth way is cutting down unnecessary expenses. But cutting down does not mean a fight with oneself. It means closing the leak. There are some hidden leaks in every house. Unused subscriptions, daily extra orders, useless shopping in online sales, premium plans and small convenience charges. These expenses look small when seen alone. But at the end of the month, these very small expenses eat up the saving. Just like a small crack in the wall slowly becomes big. Keep a rule in online shopping. Put the item in the cart, but do not buy immediately. Order only if the need is felt, even after 24 hours. Keep a limit in food delivery too. Closing eating out completely is not necessary, but turning every mood into an order is an expensive habit. Entertainment cost can also be managed in a smart way. An expensive outing every weekend is not necessary. Sometimes a movie at home, a local walk, or a low-cost plan can also give happiness. The fifth way is an emergency fund. This is the most serious part of saving, because life never sends a problem after taking permission. Medical bill, job loss, phone breaking, bike repair, urgent travel in the family, or business slowdown, all these come suddenly and shake the budget. An emergency fund is that very money which saves you from swiping a credit card or taking a high-interest loan in panic. Generally, an emergency fund equal to 3 to 6 months of essential expenses is considered a good target. If income is unstable, this target can be even bigger. In essential expenses include rent, grocery, EMI, medicine, school fee, insurance and basic bills. Do not put luxury, shopping and vacation in the emergency calculation. Keep this fund in such an account from where money comes out easily on necessity, but does not get automatically mixed in daily spending. The work of an emergency fund is not to give high return. Its work is to save your dignity, decision and peace at the time of crisis. The sixth way is, do not let saving just sleep in a saving account. Some money is fine for liquidity, but for long-term goals, growth is needed. Inflation slowly reduces the value of money. The amount that looks big today will not be able to buy that many things 10 years later. That is why, for long-term goals, options like mutual funds or SIP can be considered, but after understanding the risk and according to the goal. In an SIP, you invest a fixed amount every month in a mutual fund. This method builds discipline and reduces the pressure of market timing. But an SIP is no magic guarantee. Mutual funds come with market risk. Return depends on the fund market, time horizon and risk profile. If the goal is short-term, like fee has to be given after 6 months, then putting money in a risky equity fund can be wrong. If the goal is long-term, like retirement, children's higher education or wealth creation, then with the right asset allocation, an SIP can be useful. Before starting investment, look at the emergency fund and high-interest debt. Doing investment while taking credit card debt is often like running in the opposite direction. The seventh way is starting with small goals. Big goals scare, small goals teach to walk. If you want to save 1 lakh rupees in a year, this number can look big. But a target of around 8,300 rupees every month looks clearer. If this also looks difficult, then first start with 2,000 rupees. The habit of saving is more important than the amount, because after the habit is formed, the amount can be increased. Small wins build confidence. The first 10,000 rupees emergency cushion, the first debt repayment, the first SIP, the first no-spend week, all these change your financial identity. You start looking at yourself like that person who can handle money. This very change is the biggest. Now imagine, that same boy who was troubled 12 days after the salary makes a new system next month. Salary comes. First, saving goes separately. Then bills are paid. Grocery budget is set. Spending limit becomes clear. On the weekend, friends plan an expensive dinner. He does not refuse, but looking at the budget, decides that this time a simple plan is better. Earlier he used to feel that saving means missing life. Now he understands that saving means reducing future stress. 3 months later, the beginning of an emergency fund is seen in his account. The amount is not very big, but the feeling is big. For the first time, he feels that if some small crisis comes, he will not be completely helpless. This is the first step of financial security. The biggest enemy in saving is not a low salary, it is unclear spending. Until it is known where the money is going, a problem can remain even when the salary increases. Many people increase their lifestyle as soon as income increases. A bigger phone, bigger rent, more eating out, premium subscriptions. Then the increased salary also gives that same old tension. Therefore, if the salary increases, increase the saving percentage too. Do not put the entire money of promotion into lifestyle. Give some part to the future too. Money conversation with family is necessary too. If everyone in the house is spending and only one person wants to save, the plan can break. Keep a simple discussion. How much expense this month? How much saving? Which goal is priority? And which expense is to be controlled a little? Do not make saving a hidden fight. Make it a shared mission, so that the people of the house also understand that this is not stinginess, it is safety. If there is debt, make a balance of saving and repayment. An emergency cushion is needed too, and reducing high-interest debt quickly is necessary too. Make it a habit to pay the full bill of the credit card. Minimum payment gives comfort, but the burden of interest can slowly eat up the saving. Do not do unnecessary spending behind cashback and reward points. Spending 5,000 rupees extra for a 100 rupees reward is not saving, it is an illusion. Do a money review every month. Just 20 minutes. How much came, how much went, how much was saved, and in which place leakage happened. This review should not be a blame game. This should be a learning session. Just like weight is checked in fitness, check the budget in finance. Slowly you will start understanding your spending triggers. Someone does shopping in stress, someone orders food in boredom, someone makes an expensive purchase in comparison. When the trigger is seen, control becomes easy. Because then the problem is not the item, it is the emotion. Keep your goals visible. Phone wallpaper, notebook, fridge note or spreadsheet, write anywhere why you are saving. When the reason is strong, temptation falls weak. More powerful than I have to reduce expenses is, I have to make an emergency fund for parents. The saving journey will not be perfect. Sometimes the budget will break, sometimes a sudden expense will come, sometimes the mind will feel like leave everything. But one bad month does not spoil your entire financial journey. Just next month, the system has to be caught back. In the end, the matter is simple. Salary is the result of your hard work, but saving is the result of your understanding. If you make a budget, separate saving first, apply automation, close expense leaks, make an emergency fund, invest after understanding SIP, and start with small goals, then change will begin. Do not keep the start big from today. Just take the first step. Give direction to your salary, because the money that runs in direction, that alone becomes safety, freedom, and the strength of dreams in the future.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.